Hello and welcome back to the Games Kingdom. My name's Carl King and today we're going to be unboxing a expansion for Rurik Dawn of Kiev. Now the Kickstarter arrived this week for the expansion, which is called Rurik Stone and Blade. So in it, let's have a look. In the box we have some very nice new epic buildings. These will be available for use with the expansion rules. There's also a new set of cards. These cards are supposedly more useful to play with the main game and the expansion than the old set, but you can use apparently the new set. You get a nice little diagram of how to put the expansion pieces in with the original game, in the original game box, so that's all good as well. There's a new rule book here for the new expansion, so nice little sort of detailed rule book there, and again some nice reference pictures on the back just detailing some of the new cards and what they do as an explanation when they come out in the game itself. There is a new solo mode rule book as well, which we have here. Again, nicely laid out. The original solo mode was very easy to follow and play. You get a set of cards and it just details where the AI player wants to go on the board and what their actions are. A nice couple of sheets of new tokens. Very good quality, nice thick card. These are dungeon tiles which each player gets with the expansion, and they will sit in the bottom of the player trays and will sort of be used throughout the new sort of expansion rules. I've not had a chance to play or read through it, to be honest, to see what they do, so that'll all come at a later stage, and hopefully I'll get a playthrough video out in the next few weeks. And then we come to the main tray itself, where we have 3 new character stroke hero lord figures, and we have the appropriate cards as well for those. Very nice quality. As I say, there's 3 new ones to go with the original game, because you can pick an individual sort of character each time. There's some new decks of cards here which will be used. Some additional nice chunky wooden board pieces. Again, another new set of cards. These will deal with the new sort of monuments and buildings and things. Then you've got your cards here for the new characters. Let's say more epic buildings, and then as you can see, so there's things here about capturing troops, so that little sort of helpful cards to sort of give you reference points for what the things do during the game. They're always quite handy. We have 4 new rebel figures with their tokens on the bottom. You get those as individual stickers, and you just put them onto each of those. That's an additional 4 to the quantity that's in the main box, and then some extra sort of food and resource tokens. And a nice little touch was they gave everybody an extra couple of the honey cubes because of the amount of honey cubes that were bought by Kickstarter backers. So again, nice little touch there with all of that. Nice box, and as you can see, nicely sort of laid out box here. just sort of showing all of the components and bits and pieces that come along in the new expansion. The game itself is very good. As I say, it's a good solo mode. Played one game with other people so far, and yeah, quite enjoyed it, but mostly played solo at the moment with this, obviously because of things like lockdown over the past sort of 18 months or so. So be quite looking forward to getting this to the table and sort of adding in the new Stone and Blade expansion with the sort of change up cards and all the new components. So yes, this has been a very sort of quick, short and sweet video for the expansion. And for those of you who haven't seen the back of the actual game box of the main game, quite a nice board. You've got this board here where you bid for your actions in the round. It's a nice mechanic. You each have a set amount of these sort of diplomat meeples, and you sort of bid on the actions that you would like to do, and you can get sort of bumped up and down this depending on the strength highest number, but then they are resolved in reverse order. So the higher numbers give you a better chance of securing the actions you want in the following round, but the actions are then done in reverse number, so they go from 1 to 5. So although you've got potentially some of the best things by putting your higher numbers where you want them, all of the lower ones are done before that, and by the time it comes to that, it may or may not be still sort of relevant for what you can or can't do during that turn, based on what other actions you and your opponents have secured. So that's quite a nice sort of bidding mechanic. And then you've got your own player boards where you sort of put resources on and sort of gather things, and then you can put buildings out onto the board during the game, which give you certain sort of abilities and sort of protection against attacks and things like that. And there's markets and churches and castles. So yes, very nice game by Peacekeeper Games, Rurik Dawn of Kiev. So as I say, this is the Stone and Blade expansion, just being delivered to Kickstarter backers now throughout the world. I'd say I was lucky that mine sort of turned up this week, so hence this quick, short and sweet sort of unboxing video. So until next time, we'll see you again. Bye for now.